National Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
And let's go live to Oak Glen High School, where tonight Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm will have all the action between the Oak Glen Golden Bears and the Wheeling Central Maroon Knights. Gentlemen, good Thursday evening.
Brother Biff, thank you for the introduction. And yes, we are live up here. We're at Oak Glen High School. We're high atop the field here in the beautiful press box. And great group of guys up here. I see the central coaches lined up to our right here. This is the IBEW Local 141 game of the night. Also want to thank Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, Westover University, and our friends at Quaker Steak and Lube. Jerry Ames, Ryan Storm, Brad Biff Leonard producing tonight. Hey, the Knights, they picked up a 10th game. This is it.
Yep.
And the Oak Glen kind of did us a favor a few weeks ago, about a month and a half ago now, said, yeah, we'll play you. And it was a great gesture by our friends up here and to get this game in. And look here, it hasn't been the most successful season for Oak Glen so far this year.
No, unfortunately not.
Coming off 3 great years in a row.
Yeah, probably a state championship quality team last year, unfortunately.
Right. I mean, it's a team, really, that probably could have took home a state championship last year.
Yeah, you look at this year, and Oak Glen had a couple issues, had some games canceled early in the year, so in addition to doing themselves central favors by scheduling, they want to get some more games in for their kids as well, probably a couple weeks ago. Started out 2-3, unfortunately on a 5-game losing streak.
And then had to forfeit the game to Kaiser last week. So,
yeah, so it's
a COVID situation. And look here, I know this is their last game.
Senior night for them. They want to enjoy that. They only actually, looking at the roster, small senior class, heavy on the juniors and sophomores. They have like 9 seniors. So it's for Central. Can't take anything lightly. They're in the playoffs comfortably, but this is a huge double-A point.
Well, yeah, this is a game that'll keep you slotted in that 8-9 spot. So you get a win tonight, and then you the 2 things we'll get into during the game that you'd like to see happen. But the Knights can possibly get a home game next weekend, but you have to win here first.
So. It's one you don't want to stub your toe. You want to obviously have a 4-game winning streak, come off and buy on a really, really big win against Beaver Local. So this is something you want to stay sharp. You know, Coach Young and staff, they're pros. They're going to have them ready to go, raring to go here. I look forward to seeing the running game for Central still. They've done a heck of a job running back.
You remember the last time we were on the air, we had the bye week last week with Beaver Local. That last series, we went 12 run plays in a row to win that game. And that's what we love to see. It was the old smash mouth Wheeling Central football we saw. So Oak Glen's going to kick off to the Maroon Knights and going to be fielded by Ferreira at the 25-yard line, out over the 30.
Slam down, nice.
Yeah, and ripped down hard. And the Knights offense will take over at the 32-yard line.
Our kick return team always been reliable here this year, outside the 30-yard line again. So it's good field positioning. Looks like, see my numbers right, see Peyton Hildebrand.
I do see Hildebrand going to be your starting quarterback, and that's an interesting move to start the game.
Yeah. See how much action he gets tonight.
Maybe look for Riley Watkins here. I see a full house backfield, too. Now the Baker will switch out of that. Watkins still lined up tight. Watkins off left tackle, dives forward. Give him about 5 yards on the first down carry. And it is Hildebrand. So I think Topher's dressed. I mean, he's in uniform.
Sure, but coming out of the game for your injury-wise, relatively healthy. I know there was one fortunate injury for Central to deal with, but on that play particularly, good blocking.
You know what? I have no problem having Peyton Hildebrand quarterback.
He played well at the beginning of the year from when Topher was out.
Yeah, he played the scrimmages, and he played the first few games without Michael Topher. So another handoff, this time Riley Watkins, enough for a Maroon Knight first down. Needed 5. Give him 11 on that rush. Beat down to right about midfield. First down, Wheeling Central moves the sticks, and officially spotted at the Maroon Knight 49-yard line.
Pulling over the left side of the line both times there, between guard, tackle, center guard on both plays. Right behind, I believe that's Marling and Suggs on the left side.
So O'Neill and Baker go in motion. Turn, again, handoff Riley Watkins. Pushes it, hit hard there that time by the Oak Glen defense. And at the bottom of that pile for Oak Glen is big number 50, and that's Quinzada.
That's a nice key block by O'Neill on the kickout block from the fullback position as well on that play.
You look like it didn't get much, but they're going to give him 4 or 5 yards on the play. And it's been all Riley Watkins to start this.
Straight power, kind of how we ended the Beaver local game.
Again, Watkins gets the handoff. They're going to keep running it. They're going to give it to him. So close to a first down. Is it enough?
I think.
And, yeah, they're going to signal first down.
Yep. Those mentioned them earlier, Paxton Marling pulling from his guard position there, had a good kick-out block and a good seal block by number 58, Andrew Hartzell, opening up that hole.
It looks like Ferrero will get your other start on the line. I know we'll see no White Latch tonight. So don't know the whole extent of it, but we know White Latch is not playing tonight.
Okay. Defensively, looking at Oakland, been running a 5-man front, nose tackle, bring up their outside linebackers tape.
Quick pass by Hildebrand out. Oh.
So, looked like a little miscommunication there.
Between Miller and Hildebrand.
Miller ran a curl in, and it looked like Hildebrand was expecting an out route on that. It was a good, strong ball, got it out quickly. Just unfortunate miscommunication there by
Here's
Central.
the thing. It was a nice pass, and it was a great route. They just didn't communicate.
Yes.
Someone went the wrong way. So, but both things were open. So,
Yeah.
second down at 10 for Central. 9:49 to go in the first quarter on your West Liberty University scoreboard. Still no score here. Knights at the 41-yard line of Oak Glen. Owen in motion, counter back to Braxton Anderson. He spins forward, not going to get much on the play. No, we're going to spin forward, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's 3-4 yards. That's what you mentioned. Anderson hasn't carried the ball as much last half of the year, I'd say, in terms of running back.
It's been more of a possession guy, slot receiver.
Yeah. Also, in the beginning of the year, he pretty focal in the offense in terms of carrying the ball. Dangerous weapon, of course. With the amount of force Central has offensively to carry the ball, it helps out.
Same formation again. Looks like we'll try to run Watkins again. Watkins will get, he's got some running room. Oh, boy. Leap, just kind of like danced over top of the defender who tried to tackle him low.
That was a heck of a jump.
My goodness, he needed 7. He's going to get 22 on the play, Riley Watkins.
And then this play Central's had right off left guard behind Marling.
And Paxton Martin, you're right, playing an incredible game on the offensive line.
All 3 of Central's big runs from Watkins
Line.
on that left side.
Tight splits by the offensive line. And inside the red zone are the Knights. Turn around Watkins again. Watkins give him 4 yards on that first down carry, down to about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, I think Central's had some big chunk plays. I love the way Oakland's hitting. Their linebackers are popping. They're coming off blocks very nicely.
He's getting through that initial hole as Riley. Then great job by the linebackers from again filling through.
Yeah, I thought they were in a 5-man front. It's a 4-man front, but they're bringing the outside linebackers up tight.
And the referee's timeout here.
The flag, sideline warning. So a penalty, non-penalty is.
Sideline warning against Oak Glen. It's interesting because he's cleared out the 15-yard line.
And I see all the Oakland players are in the box. And
Yeah. Oak Glen, I don't see an issue there. Handoff Watkins over the 10, down to about the 6, maybe 5-yard line, close to a first down. I would say it's enough for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Knights.
Yes. Again, great blocking by Central. You had both O'Neal at fullback kicking out and Marling pulling guard. Good kick out block by him through the hole.
Baker out. Andrew Johnson checks in for him.
Going heavy on the running backs here. A couple fullbacks.
Yeah. It'll be O'Neal, Johnson, and Watkins. They're going to share that same formation. Turn, handoff, Watkins. Hits hard through the hole. Down to let's say the 2-yard line, maybe closer to the 1. And boy, what a power offensive series so far for the Murden Knights.
Offensive series, but also that was a big hit by Oakland. That was a freshman, number 4, Wesley Molish, came up from the safety position.
Molish has been playing quarterback.
Yeah, he's a quarterback. He's got good size, 6', 185. Filled the hole nicely. It was good blocking initially by the Central offensive line and good fill by the safety.
2nd and goal, ball at the 2. Hildebrand, your quarterback. Again, handoff to Watkins. Watkins in for a Wheeling Central touchdown from 2 yards out. Knights up 6-0.
Hey, that's old school Central football right there. A lot of power running.
One pass play went incomplete on that drive. Besides that, it was Riley Watkins carrying the ball every single time.
So we talk about Central coming off a bye. They wanted to establish themselves. That's a great way of doing it. Scoring on the open possession, never really got themselves in trouble. I think they're third and short.
Yeah.
Most big chunk plays on a lot of downs.
Eli Tucker on for the extra point. Hold us down. The kick is good. Oh, boy, I thought Bruce was going to signal no good, but it was good. We're in night 7, Oak Glen 0. We'll be back in 60.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
I want to thank Chad Broadwater State Farm, Undo's Family Restaurants and Catering, the Hanover Fuel Stop, the Glessner Group, WV Medicine, and West Virginia Northern Community College. Got some more names I want to get on here. Kick downfield. Going to be fielded about the 18-yard line. Good, nice return over the 35, out to about the 38-yard line.
Nice tackle by number 28 for Wheeling Central.
Andrew Johnson.
That could have broken a much bigger gainer by the kick return team for Oak Glen.
Let's see who got that. That was 32.
Anthony Burt, sophomore. And
That was a nice return.
nice return at Central, Tucker, and they usually kick it deep. He actually does look at design pooch. It was fielded about the 15, 20-yard line. Probably trying to take him something they saw in scouting. They wanted to limit a big return and end up backfiring a little bit.
They'll go ahead and get their football on the field now. So nobody split out. Everybody in the play
tight.
box here in tight for Oak Glen. Handoff up the little delayed handoff. Going to lean forward for about 2.5 yards. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Bears.
They Suggs going to come off the field. They got his helmet knocked off.
Yeah, Suggs have to sit out of play. I see Luca Ferrero will check in for him.
Central will in their 4-man front to start the game.
Big shout out to our friend David Cross tonight. I know the Cross Laws is always supporting high school football. And
Great man, great family right there. Good long-time supporters of Wheeling Central. Love having them.
saw Dave and his wife walking down National Road the other night. Dave's in great shape. Pass quick out this time, and nice play. Enough for an Oak Glen first down. Quarterback got hit hard at the end of that play
pretty well
by Aiden Baker. Not a late hit or anything, but the completed pass to Dylan Conley.
Yeah, that was a swing pass out of the backfield, and Watkins played well all year for Central. He's going to be upset when he missed that tackle. One-on-one chance beyond the line of scrimmage, and it was number 5, Miller, making the tackle on the play. Not for the first down.
Get over to the central side of the football field, down to the 48. Quarterback under center. We don't see that a lot this season for who the Maroon Knights have played. We'll hand off this time and can't find any room to run. No gain for the Golden Bears. Looks like Martos and O'Neill on the bottom of that pile for the Maroon Knights. Also want to thank the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, Belmont, Carson, Petroleum, Technocap, Allen Sports Complex. How about our friends at Fahey Insurance and Mr. Jack Fahey? I know Jack's listening in tonight. Domino's Pizza, Dirty Paws, Gompers, Lorhide Associates, Liberty Distributors, the Highlands, and Frio, Stack, and Associates.
Great collection of sponsors right there.
That's a lot of
people. We really do appreciate it. That was
couldn't do it without him, I promise. Shotgun formation. Quarterback going to take this one himself. Oh, O'Neill and Paxton Marling there for the Knights. There's one more number. I want him to turn this direction. I want to give him credit. And
30. You said Martos.
No, it's going to be for the Maroon Knights. That's 76.
I would say it's 76, but we don't. That's a new number for us because we don't have a 76 on the roster.
I believe that's Wyatt Bratton.
If you change, Bratton was number 75.
Yeah, I think it's Bratton. I just, by the way he looks.
Well, that's on the 3rd down call here.
Send Keith a message or right on your paper. Downfield, the seam pass caught. Big gain for Oak Glen. And Rowdy Watkins bringing him down, swings him forward. Going to be brought down at the 18-yard line. That's a great pass by the freshman quarterback, Wesley Mullish.
Tell you what, that was a great catch by Dylan Conley, number 36. Used his hands, and he had great positioning where he ran that route. He had the defender on his back. So it was nice pitch catch by Oak Glen.
And they're first and 10 at the 18 inside the red zone are the Golden Bears. Oh, boy.
Sideline warning?
If he did a sideline warning already, that's going to be a penalty.
I'm trying to figure out. Well, he's really holding him.
Man, you can't be calling that. Yeah, you can't. Someone must have upset this referee on this side of the field because that's 2 sideline warnings.
That's 7 minutes into the game.
Yeah. And, I mean, he didn't move the ball or anything, but
and they haven't played on the side. The ref will warn you probably about 6-7 times back up before they throw a flag. I've never had 2 flags within 7 minutes. Seen that before.
Everybody in motion now for the Golden Bears. Well, counter? Can the Central defense get over there is a question. They do, but they missed the tackle down to the 10-yard line. The Golden Bears.
So yeah,
that's Matt Greenleaf.
I thought the defensive line did a very good job of making initial penetration right there.
Yeah.
The linebackers just didn't come fill the hole and make that wrap. Nice run by Oak Glen, makes it a 2nd and 7 situation.
Yeah, Oak Glen can get a first down at the 4-yard line. And now they'll split some guys out here. Got 4 receivers. Trips left, single receiver right. Shotgun formation. Looks. Oh, man, almost. Rowdy Watkins read that from the get-go. You could see.
Exactly.
Honestly, he just wasn't fast enough to get to that ball because he read it perfectly.
Yeah, Watkins coming from his outside linebacker position, but they had to run far because it's a quick out route from the slot receiver.
And I'm not saying he's not fast. It was just too far to go.
The fact he got that quickly, too, it tells you actually how his react time.
Yeah, that's no
so that was
no diff on his speed at all.
That could have easily been a pick 6 if he's there half a second earlier.
So it brings up 3rd and 7 for the Gold Bears. The handoff to Greenleaf. Greenleaf's going to try to string it out towards the sideline and just gets back to the line of scrimmage, does Greenleaf, but this will be 4th and 7.
Tell you what, the kid that made the play, even though that was Braxton Anderson. He came flying up from the safety spot. He cut down the running back enough to slow him down to get the rest of his teammates there.
So what happened? He just couldn't find the lane to turn it upfield, and he just kept going towards the central sideline. The Golden Bears will try a field goal. It'll be a 28-yard field goal.
Short one player here. They're running on a player late.
So you got to watch for a little funny business on a play like this. And game 10, you never know.
Yep.
Kick is up, and the kick is
got it.
And that's going to be good. 28-yard field goal for the Golden Bears.
Right down the middle.
It's big number 43, Trenton Richmond.
Nice kick by that young man. And actually, Central got some good penetration. O'Neal up the middle almost got his hands on the block.
So 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Maroon Knights 7, Golden Bears 3. We'll be back in 60.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gompers, Lori & Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers, Lori & Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers, Lori & Associates expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers, Lori & Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Oak Glen on for the kickoff. They pop one straight up in the air, and Berlinski fields it. And he's going to be run out of bounds at the 33-yard lines where Hey, it's a 32 last time, 33 this time.
That was actually a tricky catch. It was an over-the-shoulder catch close to the sideline there. It was actually a nice grab.
Looked like he was running one down in
center
field.
That's exactly what it looked like. All right, we'll see Central how they approach this second series here.
With a little different look here, they'll spend two receivers way out, and they'll get the two wings. This is more of the Central offensive look. In motion's Anderson. Still going to hand off to Watkins up the middle. Watkins gets about 8 on that first down carry.
We got
Second down and 2 for the Maroon Knights.
nice block and good quick hitter for Watkins up the middle.
Ball set down at the 41-yard line of Wheeling Central. 7-3, 1:30 to go here in the first quarter for the Maroon Knights. It is Peyton Hildebrand, your quarterback. I haven't seen Topher. He wasn't in there on defense either.
No, he did some signaling on the sideline. There's a hold. He called it.
And did he call it?
No.
So the Knights are actually going to get 1 yard on the play by Braxton Anderson, bringing up a 3rd and 1 for Wheeling Central. Ball's going to be at the 42. They got to get right past the 43 for a first down.
They're going to sweep off the right tackle right there. Looked like a little grabby on the end there, but good job by the Oakland defense to turn that upfield and make a tackle.
I'll tell you, Oakland's got some good size up front, too.
I was just going to comment that, too. They really have some heft up the middle with their D tackles, D-line.
In motion, Anderson turned to Watkins. Watkins has enough for a first down. He needed 1. He got 3. Ball at the 45-yard line. First down, Maroon Knights.
Yeah, for Oakland, 71, their D tackle, Josh Blake, junior, 6 foot, 295. They have another defensive tackle, number 64, Alex Dennis, 6'1", 275, sophomore. We mentioned on the air that they only have, I think, 8, 9 seniors, and from looking at their starting lineup, about 4 or 5 play regularly. So this is a younger team, and they got some size.
Single backfield, now in motion. Turns and hands off to Anderson. Off right tackle. He's got a little bit of running room. On first down carry, he's going to pick up 11. First down, Maroon Knights, down to the 43-yard line of Oak Glen.
And actually, that wasn't a really good clean handoff between Hildebrand and Aarons. They actually bumped shoulder pads there on the handoff.
It
So
kind of just, I mean, and it wasn't a bunch, but you're right. It was just enough to slow him down a little bit.
that's a quick first
And that'll
quarter.
be the end of the first quarter here with mostly all running plays here by the Maroon Knights. 1 quarter of play. Maroon Knights 7, Oak Glen 3. We'll be back in 6.
Technocap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products, manufacturers in the world, and shipping to dozens of countries. Technocap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this football season. Go Knights!
Since 1987, Liberty Distributors has been one of the state's leading suppliers of quality commercial print paper, janitorial supplies, custom packaging, and shipping materials. Liberty has made customer focus and care the first rule of business. We also focus on being environmentally conscious by offering a complete and certified line of green products. Visit LibertyDistributors.com for a full view of our product catalog, now with our 20,000 products, training videos, and more. Liberty Distributors, serving the entire Ohio Valley for 30 years.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
Turn, spin, Hildebrand looking downfield, throws it out of the backfield. Ferreira catches one at the 20, down to the 10, and he's in for a Wheeling Central touchdown. Luca Ferreira from 44 yards out.
That was an outstanding ball by Hildebrand. It was a wheel route out of the backfield for Ferreira, running down the sidelines, and he dropped it in the pocket of Ferreira, about the 18-yard line.
I got to tell you, that one of the better balls we've seen Hildebrand throw this season.
He's a very talented kid, junior, got some experience early in the year, and very good arm right there. That was a beautiful throw.
The kick is up. Boy, Tucker put some leg into that one. It's going to go well beyond the soccer net down there. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Maroon Knights 14, Oak Glen 3. We'll be right back.
Highland Sports is your place to play and stay in the game all year long. Registration is open for fall classes and leagues for youth and adults with new programs starting throughout the season. Head to highlandsports.com to hit the hardwood for basketball or volleyball in the fieldhouse. Come enjoy baseball classes, soccer instruction, and plenty more on the indoor turf. Stop in any time to play on the climbing walls or bring your gamer to the huge arcade. Open 7 days a week and no memberships are required, so head up to the Highlands and get ready to reach new heights at Highlands Sports Complex.
Welcome back here. Big some shout-outs. I know some friends are listening in tonight. I want to say hi to Missy and Delaney O'Connell. I know they're listening in tonight. Can't believe Delaney didn't make the game to see Andrew here tonight. But and then Becky Sancombe and the family listening in. I know the boys had basketball practice tonight, the 7th grade St. Mike's Mustangs.
All right, beginning to be basketball season. It's a fun time of the year where football's winding down in the playoffs and you get
But
the
most
basketball.
importantly, Jack's in the flag football championship Sunday evening. So
Okay.
I can't wait to see Jack and Alec and Weston play for the championship. Pretty pumped for those guys. Weston Weir, Alec Wadusky. Oh, ball's on the turf after the kickoff, and Maroon Knights get down there. Good coverage that time. They pick it up, but the Oak Glen Golden Bears will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, bounce down that flag football. That's a very talented coaching staff, I'm sure, on that flag football.
Well, see, Brett and Danny has got to take a back seat. And I think they let I believe it's Coach Gessler does that one. So they let him win a couple games along the way.
So for Central, that's a good response after Oakland's field goal drive. Nice quick score. Now see their defense make some adjustments. Oakland, very good job moving the ball in their first series of the game.
Oakland, after the fumble on the kickoff, they do pick it up, but they're deep in their own territory, not great field position. Central jumps across.
No, so Central had issues a couple games in a row.
Well,
that was more so from the offensive line getting up and looking over. This is just a standard, like on through or off count.
Central getting a little jump. No need to get that jump. You're 14-3. You don't have to be on edge like that. So the Maroon Knights, two guys on the defensive line jumped across to get called for that. Going in motion, way to the sideline, the Golden Bears. They're looking out and going to bounce that one in front of the receiver. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 for the Golden Bears.
That was great penetration by Andrew Johnson. Came in and got to the quarterback's legs, made it a hard throw for Molish.
Andrew Johnson, one of the unsung heroes on this team, just quietly goes about his business and plays hard every single play.
You'll find on a lot of, especially for Central Championship quality teams, there's a lot of kids like there's a good handful of kids like that just get the job done.
Take that helmet and shoulder pads off of him. He's the nicest kid you're going to find, I'm telling you. So 2nd down and 5. A slow in motion. He'll line up at the tight end, drop in. Quarterback. Little student body left here for the Golden Bears. It's enough for a first. For the Golden Bears first down, we got our mic outside the window, and I believe someone just yelled into it.
We got a little late flag there. We had one Central, one Oakland player mixed up at the end of the play. See how it's going to go.
Personal foul.
Offsetting. Okay. That's a good call. Nothing really, and kind of wrestling around and say it after the fact. Wasn't really any blows really delivered by either one.
No, but good job by Butch to not call one on each, like just one guy.
Now,
call it on both, make it offsetting, and then go over and tell both players
cut it out.
Yep.
Now, on that play, surprised Central didn't make an adjustment right there. Oakland motion went heavy. They brought one guy over, and they're already strong on that side. Central pretty much stayed in their base 4 defense. And
you got to bring an extra guy over.
They didn't slide over, and they were
able to turn it up.
Yep, they were outflanked right from the point of attack.
And then the penalty before that, too, really puts you behind. Molish takes it, hands off. Be brought down. I see Riley. No, actually, it's not Riley Watkins. That's his brother, Parker Watkins, on the hit.
Parker. And Paxton Marling did a good job from his defensive end position. He got upfield and was able to have force the running back to cut that back sooner than he wanted. And it was good pursuit from the interior linebackers.
I like him working Foster and Wyatt Bratton through on the defensive line. Love getting those two guys some playing time.
Give him some time, give him some reps. You got Suggs in there now, get some more reps in as well.
Second half of the year, Suggs has been your guy at defensive tackle.
Yes.
Really has. 2nd down and 10. Well, short. Oh, and the receiver, the running back coming out of the backfield, dropped it. I gotta tell you, it would have went for some yards, but the Maroon Knights, if they would have just tackled, though, but he dropped the ball.
And I think what made it difficult, Marling from defensive position threw both hands up there, so he could have maybe screened out the.
Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe
the receiver got screened out there a little bit. It should have been a caught ball, but
look here so far, Paxton Marling.
I like him both ways.
Yeah, playing the game with life right now.
He's doing a very good job pulling from this guard position on offense. Central making a late switch on defense. Miller's coming off. Berlinski's coming in.
And a timeout by the Maroon Knight defense. I think you saw it too.
Miller's hurt. Yeah, I saw Miller try
It
to
was
rotate.
Miller, and they brought Berlinski in for him, so it was a late switch.
Really late.
Yeah, I like calling the timeout there, especially because it's 3rd and long. You know they're going to throw the ball.
Yeah, and they had success already throwing the ball. So you want to short us up.
Got a chance. I know our friend finally home after a 2.5-month battle with COVID is home, and I know he's listened in tonight. Matt Jones. It's good to see him out in public again. It really is.
Yep. Positive spirits, and trying to get back in the flow of things of what things he catch up on being where he's at for.
And I know he loves football. I know he loves Central football. I know he loves, the girls playing sports, the boys playing every sport imaginable. Andrew, Brett, Reagan.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It revalue, put yourself in perspective again, and to get into enjoy those things. Not that you didn't do it before, but when you have that.
But he appreciates it now. He
really
does. Yeah. We'll say he's in a lot better shape now. But rumor has it he took some wings down.
So you got to cut those out at some point, though.
There's trips left for the Golden Bears here after the timeout by Central. A lot of pressure on him. They're going to bring him down in the backfield, and they're going to lose about 7 yards on the play. We'll bring up 4th down for the Golden Bears after the sack by, I'm going to say, Riley Watkins and Andrew Johnson.
Yeah, that's a good team defense. The secondary did a good job covering all the receivers, and there was enough time for the blitzing linebackers to make this play. Quarterback tried to go through a couple of different progressions and just didn't have time to get the ball out of his hands.
Punt is high. Oh, they just get that one off, I got to tell you. Going to bounce at the 40. And actually, the defender just turns around, and that was Tristan McCauley, and it was right in his chest.
Right in his head.
Yeah. The Knights are going to have great field position. They'll be set down at the 42-yard line of Oak Glen. Be the 3rd time we see the Maroon Knight offense tonight. Also, I want to thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm. Their dedication to high school football here in the Valley. Without them, none of this happens. I promise you that.
It's a very fortunate thing we're able to do for the Ohio Valley and have this ability to broadcast games like this.
You don't get this on corporate-owned radio. This is local ownership, and that's why you get to hear every single week. Hildebrand turns, hands off to Ferrer. Ferrer off left tackle. Oh, what a block by Hartzell over there. He depleted somebody, and Ferrer's gone. Oh, my goodness. Andrew Hartzell springs him forward. He was pulling as a backside guard. There was a Maroon Knight hitting a down block, and he comboed with him, and he knocked someone over and allowed Ferrer to run 43 yards for Marine Central first down.
So you saw that block. The down block I was going to watch was Paxton Marling. He was without the 18-yard. He drove his man down to the 18-yard line. That was a very good combo block by the offensive line, and Ferrer, just the nifty footwork.
Doesn't get any better for Lorenzo Ferrer. Eli Tucker's kick is up, and it's good. Maroon Knights 21, Oak Glen 3. We'll be right back.
Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars has been serving the Ohio Valley for 45 years. Locally owned and operated and located in Elm Grove, Wharton's Auto Service prides itself on quality service and customer satisfaction. Stop on out and check out the reliable used car selection with clearly marked prices, a no-hassle buying experience. Financing is available. Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, 2201 Lumber Avenue in Wheeling. Stop out today.
This is the IBEW Local 141 game of the night. Hey, that's the only game around. So.
Only game in the Ohio Valley going on right now. So it's, again, talking about adjustment, I think between two schools, they were able to bump this up to Thursday night. And
teams are going to get the weekend off here. So
for Central, gets them another extra day prepared for the playoffs. There's a little benefit to that.
Maybe a chance to get out and scout a few teams tomorrow if the coaches do so.
Now, nice back-to-back responses there for Central. It's 21-3, 9:43 left in the second quarter.
Tucker on for the kick. Kick is up. It's high. Going to be fielded at the 12. Nice, good catch that time by the Golden Bears.
That's great.
And the Maroon Knights kickoff team down there. It looks like, is that Shannon Looney, the first guy on the play?
Looney was hauling down on the left side. Yeah, Shannon Looney, senior.
And Braden McCreath.
So, yeah, for this game anyway, haven't really had the booming kicks for top kick on the end zone.
High kick.
Very high sky
And allowing your team to get downfield and make a play.
And it's just, we've talked before, it's fortunate to have a talented kid like that. He'll kick the ball.
I will say, some of that cold air takes some of the sting out of that ball, too.
We are a little bit higher up here, too.
Yeah. Oakland a little pulling guards left here. Quarterback's got to look downfield, and pass is complete for a first down for the Golden Bears. He's got running room over the 40, to the 50, and Miller's the only guy who can catch him. He does.
Out.
The ball's out at the end.
Force a fumble.
And who has it?
Central's got it. They already waved it.
And I think Central's going to come up with the football. After that tremendous play by the Golden Bears, Javon Miller did not give up on the play. He ran him down and punched the ball out, did Miller, as he's bringing him to the ground. And the Maroon Knights offense will come back out onto the field.
Miller was the backside cornerback on that. Ran the picket fences that they're taught and cut off the angle. I was going to comment before that. I really like this Molish kid for Oakland quarterback, freshman quarterback. He hit that was a fake, buck action sweep. And he
brought two linemen with him.
He faked the handoff and hit the ball well. Nice ball.
Well-designed play for
very well designed. Unfortunate situation for Oakland fumbling like that, because that's a huge, huge play and could have swung some momentum back to them.
Maroon Knights offense back out on the field. Hildebrand hands off to Cody Martos. Martos over the 25 out to about the 27. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty against the Maroon Knights. A hold call against the Maroon and White will back them up. So move them back 10 yards, the Maroon Knights.
Yeah, it was right at the point of attack where the sweep occurred.
Ball will sit on the 15-yard line. The first down and 20 now for the Maroon Knights. A little different look in the backfield this time. Okay, now they'll shift out of that. Sidecar to Hildebrand will be Watkins. Looks like they're going to throw out of this one. Quick out this time. Caught, I believe it was Miller, I think.
Nice
on the ground, so we'll look and see.
Just a nice quick stick route by Miller.
Yeah.
4-yard stem, just quick dig. Got up for the ball. He wasn't in danger of getting popped really high there, but he got for the ball and made a nice catch.
Got all the penalty yards back. Got 10 yards on the reception, bringing up second down and 10 for Wheeling Central. Might shift out of that. They're going to share that same formation with Watkins and the trip receivers. A little out to Watkins. Hildebrand got hit hard, and Rowdy Watkins got running room down the sideline. Can he outrun the last guy? And he shoved out of bounds.
They threw a flag right at the feet of where Paxton Marling is. I don't know what.
Marling said he got cut, so this probably is going to go against Oak Glen, I'm guessing.
That's right. It was right where Marling went down. I see him shaking off his lower half of his body right now.
Maybe a low hit by Oak Glen. An illegal chop, maybe? Illegal chop block against Oak Glen.
Yeah, you do see it occasionally on defense, and I know it's in the NFL, it's a more prominent thing where you can, as a defender, challenge and take out.
Yeah.
It can get called at the high school level as well. You don't see it as often.
Butch Minkemeyer, here's your white hat. He did signal the chop.
But on that play, that was just a nice little quick swing route to walk into the backfield. And Hildebrand had to get rid of it quick because he actually got hit pretty hard from the
I thought Hildebrand got drilled on.
Yeah, he got hit pretty hard. So that was
So after the long gain by Watkins, the additional penalty at the end will move it clear down to the 18-yard line of Oak Glen. Maroon Knights inside the red zone for the third time tonight.
Central's offense is humming along. They're moving great.
Hildebrand takes the snap, looks out, pass falls incomplete to Ratcliffe. It took a shot at there at the end.
Yeah, it was a nice kind of what the route Miller ran on the opposite side earlier. That was Ratcliffe, just a good quick dig route. I thought, the ball was outstretched a little bit. I thought it had a good opportunity there for a first down, just off slightly.
How about Central? No wasted time. Already at the line of scrimmage. In motion. Counter to Anderson. Anderson's got running room. Over the 10, 5, in for a Central touchdown. Braxton Anderson. 18 yards out.
Hildebrand is taking a beating. The Oakland offense, I give them credit. The defensive line, they're going hard, and they're going right where the quarterback is. Good handoff by Hildebrand, and he just got smacked by the defensive lineman. Great run by Anderson. Good blocking by Central.
Tucker on for the extra point. 7:52 to go here in the second quarter. The kick is up, and it's good. Maroon Knights 28, Oak Glen 3. We'll be right back.
The Original Undos in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best-kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big-screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undos Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undos Family Restaurants, family-owned since 1953.
Central playoffs looking down the road. I want to thank our friend Ed Forshey from Parkersburg. Always keep us up to date on the playoff points and stay in contact with Ed pretty often. Go to that website. It's www.wvtailgatecentral.com to see all the playoff points and pairings. And you could actually do a prognosticator on there. You could click and put who do you think is going to win the game. It'll spit out the totals to you where you think your team's going to be.
Spend hours on there.
Very cool toy. If you're a high school football junkie, it's a great tool. That's wvtailgatecentral.com. So I know Ed Forshey helps out a lot.
It's a labor of love for him.
It really is. Man, nice return here. Fumble again. Who's going to come up with it?
I think that was 84. I think Galbraith forced the fumble on kick return.
Yeah, I think it was Galbraith with the hit, and Central says it's their football, and it is. Who comes away with it?
I think it was either Lucan or let me see here.
Galbraith or Shannon Looney comes away with the ball. It's Looney walking with the ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was Lucan Galbraith.
So Galbraith with the hit and Shannon Looney with the fumble recovery.
Look at that. Good celebration. Everyone's on side. Pump for Shannon Looney, senior. Hard-working kid.
Yeah, he is.
Special teamer. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Oakland, they played hard this game. It's 28-3, but they
played harder than this score.
It does not feel like it's a 28-3 game.
Not
the
for
way
1 second.
they've been playing hard here, and just unfortunate, a couple fumbles back to back.
Shows spin, looks downfield. Radcliffe running the post. Oh, in and out of Caleb Radcliffe's hands.
That was a good fake on the sweep. Anderson carried out the fake very well, and this is the route Radcliffe ran. That's usually how they'll run the post route with the out receiver, and then the running back out the back with up the seam.
The only thing I like the scene is maybe throw the ball just a tad bit deeper. Because Caleb was in front of the defender, and maybe he can come down with that one.
I would not be surprised to see this run again very shortly because Oakland, they have one safety back, so they're in there about 7 guys around the line.
It's going to be Riley Watkins. Straight up the middle to Riley. Riley's got running room. Oh, boy, what a run by Riley. He's still going. Oh, my goodness. That's one of the final runs Riley Watkins is going to have, and he can thank his offensive line for that.
Your buddy Andrew Johnson, he trucked the umpire, and he felt completely bad in the middle of the play. He stopped and was trying to help the umpire up.
And Bruce Dunn's not the smallest guy out there.
He looked around. He really felt bad about that. He was looking to block somebody from Oakland, and right where the play went with Watkins is where he was blocking. What a run.
I didn't get the distance on it. 35 yards?
I think it's like 38. It was just inside 40.
Okay. The kick is up for Tucker, and it's good. Maroon Knights 35, Oak Glen 3, 7:20 to go here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
Welcome back to Oak Glen High School here. Maroon Knights with 7:20 to go in the first half. Lead 35-3. And look, the score, this is a much closer game than what you think, but 2 really bad turnovers by Oak Glen in the last couple of drives have given the Knights the last 2 scores on the board here.
Still a popular movie one. That escalated quickly.
It did escalate quickly. That was Anchorman, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 35-3. Central, I think, 4 or 5 plays, 4 touchdowns here in the last 4 series.
Yeah. Been a lot of speed for the Maroon Knights and a good physical run by Riley Watkins on that last play. Oak Glen takes the kickoff over the 20, over the 25.
Walking them back.
Yeah. That's going to come back at the penalty against Oak Glen.
Yep. So they were past 25. It's going to put them around the 18-yard line.
Yep.
Good coverage by Central. Stayed in their lanes. Joy.
And again, and I think you said it too, that was Tucker just getting one high in the air, and the kickoff team allowed to get downfield and do it. You call it down to the 18. The walk is getting there, trying to get the defense fired up. He's wound so tight. My goodness. No blood in my life.
Blood pressure. He's got to be off the charts right now.
Right. He goes to the doctor, and boy.
Central 3 down linemen with they're going with here.
Central showing pressure. Here comes O'Neal, quarterback. Little pitch out, and Lorenzo Ferreira, I apologize, Lorenzo, will wrap him up for no gain, and actually probably a loss of 1 on the play.
Nice catch by the junior running back, Matt Greenleaf.
What happened was the quarterback had to hesitate for 1 second because O'Neal was bringing the pressure, and he caught that out of the corner of his eye. The pump fake just allowed Ferreira a chance to get over there, and for no gain on the play.
Ferreira's about half step away from picking that one off. He got right on the receiver. Well-called game by Coach Ski in the defense right now.
Watkins showing pressure this time. It's underneath of him. He'll get about 1.5 yards on the play where the Golden Bears bring in 3rd and we'll say 9, closer to 10.
Say Central rotating the defense. That's number 71, Michael McDade in the.
Big Mike's in the game.
Mike, he's coming out right now. Yeah, Big Mike was in the game. He was on the nose on that series, and we got Bratton now in for him.
My son Olin, that's one of his favorite players. Big Mike McDade in the game.
Central trying to give some of their starting guys that go two-way offensive line, defensive line some blows here. It's really just Marlinging right now.
Here comes the pressure by the Knights defense. Quarterback at the screen pass. Intercepted. Paxton Marling. He's running.
He might go.
Oh, no. Is it going to be a big man touchdown? He's hit for the score.
Good hit by the quarterback there at the end of the play. But
Paxton Marling. They'll talk about that for the next 10 years. And he hits the ball to Butch.
I tell you what, he actually covered some ground there because he caught that ball on the central side of the hash marks.
And what it was is they set up a right screen, and the linebackers were coming, and the ball was tipped by somebody, a central defender, and Marling just turns around, and the ball was right into his chest.
Good hands. Yeah,
Great hands.
Good hands there.
And the run by Marling was pretty cool,
too. Got the stiff arm, and he made it in the end zone. So, I mean, this is one of those things you look how Central's been on a roll, and unfortunately Oak Glen's gone the opposite route and just plays are going that way too. Turnovers, unfortunate. Central scoring on big play after big play.
Nothing better than I see a lineman getting a touchdown. I love it for Paxton Marling.
Might be calling up the older brother there after that, letting him know.
Oh, you're right. He might be telling Peyton. Peyton may be getting a text message at halftime.
It's back-to-back penalties here on the kickoff, on the extra point offsides for Oak Glen.
Encroachment on the defense is the call on the extra point. At 5:45 to go in the first half. Tucker on for his 6th attempt tonight. The kick is up, and it's good. Maroon Knights 42, Oak Glen 3. We'll be back in 60.
One night, my wife put her ear against my chest and said, "Your heart sounds like a wash machine." I had mitral valve prolapse. I thought, I'm going to have open heart surgery. I'm going to have to go to Pittsburgh and have it done. I need the best and brightest person that does mitral valve repair. My research took me to WVU Heart and Vascular Institute. I keep the pizza shop going because Mom and Dad worked so hard to start this legacy, and because of the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, I can do this for many years to come.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
Big shout out to our friend, Mr. Mike Leonard, listening in tonight. That's Biff's dad. I know he's always a big fan. So I know he's chewing his fingernails tonight. He wants to see his Knights pull out a victory. And there's Tucker's kickoff. That one goes into the end zone about 2 yards in, and that's what we're used to seeing from Eli during the season. A little pushing and shoving down there after the play, and
Fans was vocal on that there.
that was someone for the Knights who, it's a sophomore that doesn't play regularly. He was getting mixed up in a little scrum down there.
A little scuffle, yeah.
Yeah. And I will tell you, if you want to, I'm not going to say his name, but his mom was a great basketball player at Wheeling Central. So you can figure out who it is. So, and he's a sophomore.
Now we got,
You can start guessing now.
for Central, keeping up with the rotation of the line, we got, I'll make sure, is that McDade? Yeah, we got McDade.
Yeah, McDade back in there at nose tackle.
Baker at defensive end.
Oh, my big Mike gets through there in a hurry, too. And, oh boy.
He stripped the ball off his hands.
O'Neal stripped it out of his hands, and he runs it in for a Central touchdown.
Wow.
There was a penalty on the play, though.
I'm curious if there was a hold maybe on the on a blitzing linebacker. Came.
They're going to say Central's going to decline this, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Wow. We're not keeping through our stats, but I think the last 4-5 scores for Central have been on it.
So what happened is there was a legal motion on the offense, and as they busted through, O'Neal literally just took the ball out of the quarterback and running back's hands, and he only had to run 5 yards for a Central touchdown.
Yeah,
so 2 defensive scores on back-to-back plays in this game. Oh, boy. Going to have to run radar here. It was a bad snap. I don't think you can advance. You can just stop. You can't advance the extra point.
Little dangerous play. Anderson kind of got headlocked, thrown to the ground. He's a holder on that play.
I'll tell you what I liked about it, though. Tucker knew you couldn't advance it. He just went running straight to the Central sideline.
He's smart.
I'm not getting involved in this. No. That's a smart play by Eli.
Yeah. He's one of those guys. He's a weapon for Central. Last thing you want to see him do is get hurt on a.
Right, he's too important on kickoffs and extra points.
Plus, he does a rule where doesn't matter if you tackle him or not, the play's dead.
How good of an athlete is that Tucker? You've seen some plays.
So this extra point was 48-3 for Central, 5:36 here in the second quarter.
That wasn't a missed extra point. That was just a bad snap. Just went,
oh yeah, first class. Yeah.
I mean, Tucker's going to let you know.
Failed point after attempt. We'll say. Yeah.
So Central will kick off. Where are they going to spot this?
15 yards from there, so they should be on the 45-yard line for.
Yeah.
Glen.
So they'll kick from the Oak Glen 45-yard line.
Tucker might try to put it through the field goal post.
I would say he's going to try to. If he puts it through, that'd be a 55-yard field goal from there. Because you're not going to kick an onside kick.
No.
Not with 48-3.
No, there's it's gone.
Fans getting a little rowdy below us.
It's been loud.
I can hear him coming through the mic. And there's the kick. It's high. It's going to fall. It's going to go wide left of the, but it did go through the end zone.
Yep.
I don't think, even if it was centered up, do you think it goes through?
No,
I think it falls.
It just hit the end line. So
yeah,
I think it was
I think it fell just short. I will just show you the strength of his leg there.
So let's see our Central's defense. I mean, it's still in the second quarter in Willery, but I'd imagine.
Yeah, see McCreath in there.
They're going to be rotating a lot of kids. There's
Shannon Ludy, Mike McDade,
Quinn
Berlinski.
Berlinski, yes. You got Miller's really the one. Miller and Riley Watkins.
And I do see Lorenzo Ferreira still in there. This may be just about it for him, too. Little wildcat formation by the Golden Bears. Taking off with that football that time is 34.
That's what I thought, 35.
35?
I thought it was 34 as well. Let me make sure we don't have a 34 on the roster. Let's see if we. The uniforms for Oakland, they got the powder blue and then the yellow, white numerals, so it's kind of hard.
It looks like the old Chargers powder board uniforms.
I do like the white helmets. Yeah.
So first down for Oak Glen on the carry, gets it out to the 39-yard line.
May have been 36, Dylan Conley.
Okay.
Because I see him, he's one of the Wildcats now, too, as well.
So go trips left, two receivers. Oh, they were even ready for that one. And Central coming through on the defense and going to blow that play up. And McCree.
They fumbled again.
Wow.
And that's Lorenzo Ferreira.
Lorenzo Ferreira comes up with, but the hit was by, I'm going to tell you, the hit was Shannon Looney for the Maroon Knights.
He did. He came through, made nice. Watkins got initial penetration to the line, but it was Looney that made the play. Senior.
Yep, Shannon Looney makes the hit, and Lorenzo Ferreira comes up with the fumble.
So Shannon Looney with one forced fumble and one fumble recovery on the evening so far.
Good to see for the senior.
Central Time, I think they're going to try to make sure they have the right personnel in here, given the score and situation.
I would guess wholesale substitution for the Maroon Knights here. Timeout Wheeling Central.
First of the
I want to thank the sponsors, IBEW Local 141, Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, West Liberty University, Quaker Steak and Lube, Chad Broadwater State Farm Insurance, Undo's Family Restaurants and Catering, Hanover Fuel Stop, the Glessner Group, WV Medicine, West Virginia Northern Community College, Belmont Carson Petroleum, the Diocese of Wheeling Charleston, TechnoCap, the Highland Sports Complex, Cross Law Office, Fahey Insurance, Domino's Pizza, Dirty Paws, Mr. Brett Clough, Gompers Lorheim Associates, Liberty Distributors, the Highlands, and Frio, Stack, and Associates. We want a big shout out to our general manager, Mrs. Kayleen Clough, and our sales manager, JoJo Morgan, for all their hard work for helping get football on the air this season.
Kayleen got her hands full with the another youngster in the family.
Yeah, there's three in the house now. Well, four if you count Brett.
Yeah, well,
four kids.
Well, they're outnumbered now. It's 3-2. So
I would say Brett's the biggest kid of all.
That's what. Yeah, Central took a timeout to get the right personnel. We got some backups in there. I think they're still one short.
I believe it's going to be Hildebrand still a quarterback, and a handoff to McCreath. McCreath gets 6 yards on the handoff.
Came from the slot position, ran the sweep. Very nice cut up field. He's smooth. We got to see him early in the year on a couple plays.
I'm going to tell you, he's going to turn out to be a fantastic player for the Maroon Knights. You could just see the athletic ability kind of oozing out of him.
Yeah, we got in ballgame number 84, Luke and Galbraith. He's at wide receiver, forced a fumble early on the kickoff.
The kickoff team made a big hit. Andrew Johnson's your tailback. And Hildebrand just using all the play clock here.
Yeah. He was looking behind him. I think he realized the play clock's now in front. He was looking around for that play clock.
And there he goes. Under 10, gets him set. Going to be hit handoff to McCreath again. McCreath over the 30, down to the 31, a first down for the Maroon Knights. Very high tackle that time.
That's Dylan Conley. He was the one that had a nice catch early in the game. He ran from the Wildcat as well. Good hard hit. Bring down McCreath.
McCreath working on them knee pads after that tackle.
Is that Berlinski on the far side, going to the central sideline? I think receiver.
I got to see. He's lined up and turned sideways. I can't see.
That's I'm trying to make out the other receiver for Central.
Johnson, your tailback behind Hildebrand. Handoff Andrew Johnson. Off left tackle and churning them legs. I give him 1 on the play.
Yeah, for Central, they're getting the skill position players rotated out, but somewhat traditional for Central. They're leaving the starting offensive line and trying to get some holes for the younger guys here.
Yeah, funny we talked about that on the way up here. How Central's always done that. Kept their
goes back to Coach Thomas.
Yeah,
it is. You want to give them a chance to see some good clean holes for the starting line. I will say that you get in there for Ferreira, Hartzell, Ben Foster, Marling, and Suggs.
Central up 48-3, 2:46 to go in the first half. A little counter that time to Eli Tucker. How about that? The kicker getting the carry.
And coming into this year, they're really excited he was going to be playing more than just outside linebacker, a little bit of running.
The injury at the beginning of the year kind of scared everybody off and just let him know, you're going to be our main kicker.
And I'll say that I think the development we knew we had some other guys that were probably going to run the ball, but seeing how everyone else developed, Ferreira, Johnson, Watkins, O'Neal, they gave a lot more options to where they probably didn't have to use Tucker as much. So we got 3rd and 7 here.
Good job by Peyton to use the play clock. Sure, we'll get to see Cover quarterbacking in the second half along with Trey Dunn. Hand off to Martos. Martos has running room. He gets the first down. He's still going. Going to be brought down. Boy, they're going to mark it backwards here.
There's a flag.
There's a flag.
Okay.
I believe that's Mark Kerwood, that official over there.
So it is Borlinski, the left wide receiver for Central. He was walking downfield. I'll call him blocking the back. Okay.
Blocking the back on the Maroon Knights. We'll bring it out to the 35-yard line. So that'll be 3rd and 15 for the Knights.
Clock lines, minute 44 here in the second quarter.
I want to see Cover and Dunn throw a couple balls.
Well, we were talking on the way up. The JV team's got a couple games. I know Cover's throwing the ball pretty well in the JV games.
Yeah.
Nice for the varsity action.
In motion goes Tucker.
It's great blocking.
Tucker finds some room over the 25 to the 20 to the 10 into the end zone. Eli Tucker, touchdown, Wheeling Central.
It feels like getting dead horse. Paxton Marling was crossing the goal line with Tucker. Now he was just getting downfield from his guard position.
You can't ask for any more out of a guard.
No, I mean he's leaving all out there. He's busting it, and you just love seeing that. And
how often do you see the kicker take the handoff, go in for a score untouched, and now he's going to kick off? Now he's going to kick the extra point.
One thing that saves him being a soccer stop here, he doesn't have to switch shoes, which is always there. Put the shoe on.
Snap is back. The hold is good. The kick is up. And it's good.
Cleared the band.
Give Eli Tucker 7 points there. Touchdown and the extra point.
It's a nice sneaky play if you have a fantasy league for high school. Yeah, you get the touchdown and the extra.
55-3. Maroon Knights lead. 1:19 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
West Virginia Northern Community College will host its fall open house, both in person and virtually, on Saturday, November 6th, from 9 a.m. to noon. Both formats allow you to learn about programs, admissions, financial aid, and more. If you attend in person in New Martinsville, Wheeling, or Weirton, you can also tour the campus. Everyone participating in Northern's open house could win a $1,000 scholarship. For more information, visit wvncc.edu.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Tucker on for the kickoff. Going to kick this one down to the 5 where the Golden Bears field it over the 20. And great kickoff coverage that time. Andrew Johnson makes the hit for the Maroon Knights.
That's one of those tackles. You could see the tackle coming, like 10, 15 yards away. Broke down, had a good read on it. Good form tackle wrapped up. So now we're looking at Central. I see Watkins, one of the remaining starters in there, and I think that's about it. Andrew
Johnson's going to leave, and Tucker's going to come in for him.
Yeah,
I'm not even sure I'd let Tucker play defense here.
Yeah, I echo those statements there. But you got 23 at linebacker, Parker Watkins. I think that was, 45? I think he was the middle linebackers or something.
Shannon Looney.
Good thoughts.
Galbraith comes in late. So Glenn fighting off some tackles, and Ken McCreath catching, and he will. Catches him down around the 8-yard line. Good job, McCreath showed his speed.
He came from the Central sideline, picket fence, chased down number 9 for Oak Glen. That was the quarterback, Wesley Molish. Excuse me, no, I'm sorry. That's his year. Number 9 is Matt Greenleaf.
Good job by Greenleaf to get a big chunk for the Golden Bears.
51 seconds left.
First and goal inside the 10, ball at the 8. And let's go 7.
In the ball game, you got Cameron Beasley at defensive end for Central.
Who called that timeout? Central called a timeout?
They do have 11 players there, but you might want to change it. Maybe try to get a goal line defense, try to get the right personnel in on this. So you're rushing, like you mentioned, for the play, rushing the DB there late.
This is the IBEW, the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, game of the night. Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm high and top the press box here at what city are we in up here? Is
this be Chester?
Chester?
No, this would be New Cumberland.
New Cumberland. Yep. When we came up the hill, I'm not sure when we made that turn off of Route 2 there.
It's a different field than when I played at. When you played Oakland, you used to have the field right there.
We used to play right on Route 2 when we played Oakland back in the day.
It's a nice field complex. It's part of the drive on the way up. Hancock County Schools, they were at those bond levies passed a few years ago.
Yeah.
Weird.
And I just heard that they were saying here that the turf is almost 10 years old, so they replaced the turf in the off season. And Oak Glen didn't get to play their first 2 games at home this year. They played at Brook. So the turf is really new.
It's got that nice, fresh look to it.
Yeah, it sure does. No lettering down on the field yet. So the Golden Bears line up at the 7-yard line here. Takes the handoff, and Greenleaf going to run in untouched for the Golden Bears touchdown.
That was a nice sweep. Good seal block by number 66 for Oak Glen. That's, make sure you get the right name. Actually, we don't have 66 on the roster. Got a 64 and a 65. Let's see it. 66, I can't give that young man's name, but he had a good kick-out seal block on the right side of the line.
On for the extra point, Trenton Richmond. His kick is, oh boy, it just goes through. Yeah. 55-10, 36 seconds ago in the first half, and we'll be back in 60.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever, no bad situations.
Cross law.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Cross law.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years on Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
You demand perfection. That's why you drive the perfect car. Okay, maybe it's not exactly perfect, but it's perfect to get you to Domino's for their perfect $7.99 carry-out deal. Carry out any 3-topping pizza or a 10-piece order of wings, smothered in delicious sauces like hot buffalo, garlic parmesan, and honey barbecue, just $7.99 each. Demand the perfect carry-out deal at Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
Welcome back here. Oak Glen does punch one in there to make it a 55-10 score here. 36 seconds to go. Fielded by Andrew Johnson. Will be brought down at the 37-yard line. Fully expect the Knights to take a knee here and get
that. I'd imagine. No sense for anything.
No. I did see the starting offensive line still in there, though.
I don't see a quarterback yet. Okay. Head over to the side. I didn't see him in the huddle. Yeah, that's where they had the...
Couldn't find him behind the line.
D formation.
Who was that? Is that Salt and Pepper?
We got a fun press box today.
It's a lively press box tonight.
So the good knee by Hildebrand. You got the white hat. Doing a good job staying behind the line because you know he's going to take the knee.
So he takes the knee here, and they won't have to snap the ball again, and this will be your halftime score. Brad Leonard will have your halftime walk through sports across the country. It's 55-10, the Maroon Knights lead at the half here. After the break, we'll be back to call the second half. Probably get to see a lot of subs in for the Maroon Knights here in the second half.
So, great first half by Central here, and
not much you can say, really.
No.
Yeah. Paxton Marting's still running. He's hustling to the sideline. He's racing Foster to the press box. So, Biff, we'll call back in The Knights lead 55-10.
Hey, all you Wheeling Central fans, the Fahey Levitt Agency is just like you. They support the Knights, too. They're also proud to live in Wheeling, where they help families like yours with auto, home business, farm, life, and retirement. Don't drop the ball. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give the Fahey Levitt Agency a call today at 304-242-8840. And go Knights! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Frio Stack and Associates Auctioneers, Realtors, Certified Appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack and Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack and Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad Broadwater sees your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Chad understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Chad Broadwater in Wheeling for your home and auto insurance today.
And welcome to the Glessner Group halftime show. Wheeling Central, they lead Oak Glen 55-10 at halftime. And taking a look at our football schedule for the weekend, tomorrow it'll be the Quaker Steak and Lube Friday afternoon walkthrough at 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, a game you can hear on the Watchdog Network on both stations. It'll be the OVAC Rivalry Series game, Wheeling Park. They are at John Marshall. And then taking a look at your football for Saturday, Oklahoma State, they are at West Virginia pregame at noon. And over on AM 1370 WVLY and 97.7 FM, Ohio State, they travel to Nebraska pregame at 10:30, kickoff at noon. And don't forget Saturday night over in Ohio, in Division 7, Region 27, Waterford. They are at Shadyside. That game at 7 o'clock. And then on Sunday in NFL action, a game you can hear on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM. At 1 o'clock, it'll be the Battle of Ohio as the Cleveland Browns, they will be taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. And switching over to the NFL week number 9, the game tonight at 8:20 the New York Jets, they are at the Indianapolis Colts. Your Sunday night game, the Tennessee Titans, they are at the Los Angeles Rams. Kickoff at 8:20 from SoFi Stadium. And your Monday night game for week number 9 at 8:15 from Heinz Field, the Chicago Bears, they are at the Pittsburgh Steelers. And teams that have a bye for week number 9, Detroit, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Washington. And taking a look at college football tonight, no games in the top 25. However, there is one game out of the top 25. That is Georgia State at Louisiana. And with 14:29 to go in the first half, Georgia State, they are leading Louisiana 3-0. And games for tomorrow night, Virginia Tech, they're at Boston College. Utah, they are at Stanford. And on Saturday, your top 25 games starting at noon, Missouri, they're at number 1, Georgia. Again, Ohio State, they're at Nebraska. Number 9, Wake Forest, they're at North Carolina. Liberty at number 16, Ole Miss. Illinois, they are at number 20, Minnesota. Number 25, Pitt, they are at Duke. And your 3:30 games on Saturday, number 3, Michigan State, they are at Purdue. Tulsa, they are at number 6, Cincinnati. Navy, they are at number 10, Notre Dame. And again, Oklahoma State, number 11, they are at West Virginia. Number 12, Baylor, they are at TCU. Number 13, Auburn, they are at number 14, Texas A&M. Idaho State, they are at number 15, BYU. And number 21, Wisconsin, they are at Rutgers. Your 4 o'clock games on Saturday, number 17, Mississippi State, they are at Arkansas. Number 19, NC State, they are at Florida State. And your 7 o'clock kickoffs, LSU, they are at number 2, Alabama. Tennessee at number 18, Kentucky. Number 22, Iowa, they are at Northwestern. Boise State, they are at number 23, Fresno State. And your 7:30 kickoffs, number 4, Oregon, they are at Washington. Indiana, they are at number 7, Michigan. And finally, to round out the top 25 schedule for your Saturday, number 24, San Diego State, they are at Hawaii. And again, we are at halftime from Oak Glen. Wheeling Central leading Oak Glen 55-10. And when we come back here on the Glessner Group halftime show, we will take a look at scores from around the NBA. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
TechnoCap, located in Glendale, West Virginia, a leading manufacturer of metal closures, supplying some of the largest consumer products manufacturers in the world and shipping to dozens of countries. TechnoCap wishes the best of success to Wheeling Central Catholic High School this football season. Go Knights!
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gompers, Lori and Associates would like to wish best of luck to all area athletes this fall season. For over 40 years, Gompers, Lori and Associates has been providing quality, personalized financial guidance to businesses and individuals. Gompers, Lori and Associates' expertise ranges from small business consulting and accounting services to more in-depth services such as financial statements and tax planning and preparation services. Gompers, Lori and Associates can be reached at 304-242-9300. That's 304-242-9300.
Since 1987, Liberty Distributors has been one of the state's leading suppliers of quality commercial print paper, janitorial supplies, custom packaging, and shipping materials. Liberty has made customer focus and care the first rule of business. We also focus on being environmentally conscious by offering a complete and certified line of green products. Visit libertydistributors.com for a full view of our product catalog, Now with our 20,000 products, training videos, and more. Liberty Distributors, serving the entire Ohio Valley for 30 years.
Highland Sports is your place to play and stay in the game all year long. Registration is open for fall classes and leagues for youth and adults with new programs starting throughout the season. Head to highlandsports.com to hit the hardwood for basketball or volleyball in the fieldhouse. Come enjoy baseball classes, soccer instruction, and plenty more on the indoor turf. Stop in any time to play on the climbing walls or bring your gamer to the huge arcade. Open 7 days a week and no memberships are required, so head up to the Highlands and get ready to reach new heights at Highlands Sports Complex.
Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars has been serving the Ohio Valley for 45 years. Locally owned and operated and located in Elm Grove, Wharton's Auto Service prides itself on quality service and customer satisfaction. Stop on out and check out the reliable used car selection. With clearly marked prices, a no-hassle buying experience. Financing is available. Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, 2201 Lumber Avenue in Wheeling. Stop out today.
And welcome back to the Glessner Group halftime show. Wheeling Central leading Oak Glen 55-10 at halftime. And taking a look at the NBA schedule for tonight. Games going on right now at halftime. The 76ers, they are at the Pistons. Pistons leading the 76ers 66-63 with 6:38 to go in the first half. The Utah Jazz, they are at the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks leading the Jazz 25-21. And one other game going on right now, that is the Boston Celtics at the Miami Heat. And with 7:40 to go in the first half, the Celtics leading the Heat by 2, 31-29. And two other games tonight in the NBA at 10 o'clock. It'll be the Houston Rockets at the Phoenix Suns. And at 10:30 to close out the NBA schedule tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Los Angeles Lakers. And again, we are at halftime from Oak Glen. It is Wheeling Central 55, Oak Glen 10. And coming up here on the Glessner Group halftime show, we will take a look at scores from around the NHL and also preview the weekend ahead for the Wheeling Nailers. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars has been serving the Ohio Valley for 45 years. Locally owned and operated and located in Elm Grove, Wharton's Auto Service prides itself on quality service and customer satisfaction. Stop on out and check out the reliable used car selection. With clearly marked prices, a no-hassle buying experience. Financing is available. Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, 2201 Lumber Avenue in Wheeling. Stop out today.
The original Undos in Benwood is the perfect place to enjoy the big game, great food, and the company around you. The outdoor patio is the best kept secret in Marshall County, featuring plenty of big screen HD TVs, an outdoor beer garden, and NFL and MLB packages so you don't miss a second of the action. With the holiday season fast approaching, don't forget about Undos Catering. Perfect for holiday parties, family gatherings, conferences, weddings, or any event large or small. Check out undos.com for menus, specials, entertainment, and more. Undos Family Restaurants, family owned since 1953.
Belmont Carson Petroleum has been serving the Ohio Valley for over 70 years. They specialize in providing energy needs from heating oil service for home heating systems to industrial and commercial demands in the valley, with most deliveries being made within 24 hours. Customers can now order fuel online 24/7. Download their iPhone or Android app and order right now. So call Belmont Carson Petroleum toll-free today at 1-800-597-7718.
One night, my wife put her ear against my chest and said, "Your heart sounds like a wash machine." I had mitral valve prolapse. I thought, I'm going to have open heart surgery. I'm going to have to go to Pittsburgh and have it done. I need the best and brightest person that does mitral valve repair. My research took me to WVU Heart and Vascular Institute. I keep the pizza shop going because Mom and Dad worked so hard to start this legacy, and because of the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, I can do this for many years to come.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
What our children believe is just as important as what they know. In the Catholic schools of Ohio and Marshall counties, we believe faith, knowledge, discipline, and morals are more than just words. They are something unique that we practice in our classrooms every day. We challenge our students, not only academically, but in a way that enables them to grow into productive, faith-filled adults, an experience you can only find in a Catholic school. To find out more, call a Catholic school near you.
And we are back here on the Glessner Group halftime show. Wheeling Central 55, Oak Glen 10. And taking a look at scores from around the NHL. With 16:34 to go in the second period, the Bruins, they are shutting out the Red Wings 1-0. With 18:04 left in the second period, the Lightning, they're at the Maple Leafs. Lightning leading the Maple Leafs 1-0. With 17:03 left in the second period, Islanders, they are at the Canadiens. Islanders shutting out the Canadiens 1-0. With 15:11 to go in the second period, the Golden Knights, they are at the Senators. Golden Knights leading the Senators 1-0. With 18:26 left in the second period, the Capitals, they are at the Panthers. Panthers leading the Capitals 2-1. And with 15:14 to go in the second period, the Penguins, they are leading the Flyers 1-0. Penguins at home tonight. And Brock McGinn with his third goal of the season, the only goal back in the first period, giving the Penguins the 1-0 lead. And three other games tonight in the NHL at 9 o'clock. It'll be the Dallas Stars at the Calgary Flames. 10 o'clock, the Buffalo Sabres, they are at the Seattle Kraken. And at 10:30 tonight, to close out the NHL schedule, the St. Louis Blues, they are at the San Jose Sharks. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, they will be in action again on Saturday night at 7 o'clock from PPG Paints Arena, as they will welcome the Minnesota Wild. And don't forget, the Wheeling Nailers, their home opener will be Saturday at 7:10. The Fort Wayne Comets come to town. And then again on Sunday, the Nailers back at home. Saturday night's game is at 7:10. Again, that is against the Fort Wayne Comets. And Sunday afternoon at 4:10, the Indy Fuel, they will be here at West Banco Arena. And again, don't forget our football schedule for the rest of your weekend. Tomorrow, the Quaker Steak and Lube Friday afternoon walkthrough at 3 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, a game you can hear on both stations, the OVAC Rivalry Series game with playoff implications. Wheeling Park, they are at John Marshall. And then again on Saturday at noon, the pregame for Oklahoma State and West Virginia. Kickoff at 3:30. You can hear that on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM and over on AM 1370 WVLY 97.7 FM at 10:30. The pregame for Ohio State and Nebraska. Kickoff at noon in Lincoln. And Saturday night at 7 o'clock, the Ohio playoffs, the second round. Waterford, they will be taking on Shadyside. And Sunday at 1 in NFL action, the Battle of Ohio, the Cleveland Browns, they are at the Cincinnati Bengals. Coming up, we will send it back to Oak Glen, where Jerry Ames and Ryan Storm will get you ready for the second half of Wheeling Central and Oak Glen. Wheeling Central leading 55-10. We'll send it back to Jerry and Ryan after this.
West Virginia Northern Community College will host its fall open house, both in person and virtually, on Saturday, November 6th, from 9 a.m. to noon. Both formats allow you to learn about programs, admissions, financial aid, and more. If you attend in person in New Martinsville, Wheeling, or Weirton, you can also tour the campus. Everyone participating in Northern's open house could win a $1,000 scholarship. For more information, visit wvncc.edu.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
In a perfect world, there would be no accidents or injuries ever, no bad situations.
Cross law.
In a perfect world, insurance companies would never refuse payment for your legitimate claims.
Cross law.
In the real world, there's attorney David F. Cross of Cross Law. David F. Cross has been practicing for over 25 years on Charles Street in Wellsburg. 737-4185. You're not just another client at Cross Law. You're considered part of the family. As David always says, at Cross Law, we take your case personally.
Hey, all you Wheeling Central fans, the Fahey Levitt Agency is just like you. They support the Knights, too. They're also proud to live in Wheeling, where they help families like yours with auto, home business, farm, life, and retirement. Don't drop the ball. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give the Fahey Levitt Agency a call today at 304-242-8840, and go Knights. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Welcome back to Oak Glen. We start the second half here. Knights are kicking off to the Golden Bears. Going to field this one at the 12. Out over the 15, the 30, 35, 40. Hesitates for a second. Back to the 45. Got some running room. Going to be run out of bounds by Lorenzo Ferreira.
Ferreira going with the hoodie undershirt.
He did, and he didn't have that hoodie on in the first half. I'm telling you right now.
I didn't recognize that.
That was added at halftime. There's no doubt about that.
That's old school 90s style there, wearing the hoodie with the long sleeve there.
Zoe knows he's not going to be playing much in the second half, so he got that hoodie to put on.
And just for that point, Jerry, we got confirmation from the coaches won 8-minute quarters in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, so cutting it from 12 to 8, and there will be a running clock in the fourth quarter. So
we got all subs here for Central on their defense.
And we did, it will be the two freshmen quarterback in the second half, Dunn and Cove. Ball. Fumble.
Sorry.
And the hit was by, I believe that was J.J. White of the Maroons.
It was J.J. White, number 20, coming up. Yes.
How about J.J. with the big hit?
I think it was 86, Drew Murray on the fumble recovery for Central. Yep, it was Drew Murray, 86.
J.J. White's a good kid. He went to the Ohio State game last week.
So, all right, I'll want it again. So we have at quarterback, I believe that's 15, Seth Cover.
Yeah, it's going to be Seth Cover, your quarterback, the freshman.
We got Beasley, number 82, at halfback for Central.
Cameron Beasley's a big kid.
He's a solid freshman right there.
Cover gets the handoff to Martos. Martos going to be wrapped up and brought down in the backfield.
He was running the sweep from his wing back position and just didn't get it. No blocks on the outside for Wheeling Central.
Yeah, your line is going to be McDade, Bratton, Grant McCabe, Shannon Looney, and one more over there. Can't get that right tackle. Big number.
71 is McDade.
Yeah. I'm missing one lineman over there. I would just like to get all their names on.
Yep. We'll catch it here in a second. But you got
McCabe at center, I can tell you that for sure.
Did a good job against the Beaver local game.
He did. Came in a tough situation, Grant did. Cover turns hands to McCreath. McCreath does get back to the line of scrimmage.
You got Hunter Kerr. That's at number 50. Hunter Kerr's in.
Okay.
And Looney is in 55.
Hunter Kerr's who I missed.
Yep. Yeah, we got McCreath, at running back. You have 36, Quentin Berlinski in there at slot as well. It looks like Central just going to employ a run the plays with the quarterback, just rotating quarterbacks. You had Trey Dunn in on the last play.
Yeah, and that's what they seem to do all the time. Dunn, then Cover, Dunn, then Cover. Central shifts out of that, and Cover's going to drop back, throws a little pass off. Nice ball. Yeah. Good catch. Yeah, great catch by Luke and Galbraith, I believe.
Yep, that was just an 8-yard curl route. Nice ball, nice catch. Makes it 4th and 6.
Yeah, very manageable 4th down here. Instead of 4th and, 16, it'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, they are going to punt. I'm trying to see who. It's like that's Tucker in there kicking. They'll just kick it and run away.
Yeah. Great kick. So he's going to roll down to the 5, and they don't go field this one. It's going to be touchdown at the 3-yard line.
And I don't understand. The kick returner ended up getting away, but the Oak Glen player is running as a blocker. He decided to run right down by the ball. That's not smart. You get shoved right into that. Yeah.
That's time for Central to kind of block you in.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do. I'm fortunate. I'm going to let that touch your ankle. So Central ran some clock off, 5:19 here in the third quarter. Yeah, defensively, we got Grant McCabe in there. He looks like he's calling at linebacker. Excuse me, D-line.
Mike McDade, Noah Aloy, J.J. White, along with Drew Murray.
McCreason at safety.
Yep. Parker Watkins, and Quentin Burlich. Some of these guys will be going from football to basketball too, but
hopefully not for another 5 weeks.
Hopefully not for to 5 weeks from now.
Yep.
So
it's a quick hitter. I'm trying to get the number for Oak Glen. I couldn't. 31. I think it was 31 for Oak Glen. Of course, there's no 31 in the program. Such staying in the traditional 4-man front.
Quarterback will go under center. Goes in motion. McCabe smelled it out here. Just get outside of McCabe. Going to be brought down at the 14-yard line, and that'll be just enough for a first down for the Golden Bears.
It just got outside. I really thought McCabe was going to get him on that play.
I did too.
And
he was trying to fight off 2 or 3 guys there.
Good flow and support, though, from the back half of the defense for Central. You had 84, Galbraith, and you had McCree coming up from their DB positions to make the tackle.
Haji Marin into the game. 6'2", 5'8", 215-pound freshman.
This will get size for some of these freshmen for Central. Good penetration.
Rolling out, looking downfield, and he was out of bounds. He can't come back in and catch that. Oh! Both feet were out. He come back in.
Yeah, he gave me the first to touch that.
Yeah.
Tell you what, there's a good hard tackle there by Noah Lloyd. He made a good hit. And I want to give a shout out to number 50, Hunter Kerr. He got good penetration right there. Forced the quarterback to roll out and make a quick throw.
I hear the Central coach is saying the same exact thing. So both feet were set out of bounds. He came back in.
First touches, which that's one thing. If you're forced out, you have to reestablish yourself and you can catch it. But if you voluntarily go out or you lose track,
hand off up the middle. Good piece of tackling by the Knights there. Going to gain 3 yards on the play, and it will be Haji Marin.
I see Zeke Burkle in there too, 67. I think
it is. Yeah,
get on the play.
And 82, Cameron Beasley
here. So J.J. White comes out. We got
Ty Wheeler checking in.
22, Tyler Wheeler.
Yeah, I know he's one of the coach's favorite. 5'7", 135-pound Ty Wheeler.
A freshman. Get some action with the outside linebacker spot.
Yeah, look at the coverage he's up there. Perfect position.
Got his head on.
Quarterback dropped the ball.
Man.
And who's going to have it? Go Glenn gets it back. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Yeah. Look at the position they're in. They're going to have to punt that one from inside their own 20. Good job by the Central defense. He had him pinned back there. They good job.
That's Burkle in the middle.
One first down. You can work with that. And yeah, you're looking at a significant amount of freshmen and sophomores doing a good job there on defensively right there for Central. So sending back, I believe that's McCreath back.
Don't think he can't run this back for a touchdown either.
He's thinking about it.
The punt is off, and they kick it away, and McCreath says, oh, boy, he thought about it for a second, but if he touches that, he gets hit pretty hard.
Yeah, it's one of those low squibbers where if you want to do it, what you should do is stop it so you can prevent an extra deeper punt. But he also had a defender right there for the gunner for Oak Glen right in his face as well. So it's a tough one to grab.
1:44 to go in the third quarter. 55-10 Central leads on your West Liberty University scoreboard.
It was, those may have caught it late. It was 7-3 after the first quarter, and it was 48 unanswered points Central had.
Yeah. A lot of great second ones. Not one of the best second quarters you ever want to see. It's done. Oh, boy, missed the handoff.
Yeah, so the timing was off on that one. McCreath was expecting to get the ball. Both of them are discussing with sign language and hand motions right now. I tried to give you the ball, but you weren't. So, yeah, and here at Central, this is good for the coaching staff to get these kids coached up. You're going to have a whole 2 quarters here to work with them some more. I suppose maybe some garbage time late in the fourth quarter. Gives a chance to get some good film for them.
Dunn's going to remain at quarterback for the Knights. So Cover had the last series, and then Dunn has this series.
I thought I saw Dunn, though, get rotated a couple times. But yeah, maybe they're just going to go, give them some each, chance to get the foot in the game, each take one series.
And there's a handoff to McCreath.
That was a good block by number 52, Grant McCabe. Good seal block by him.
It's about 5 yards on the play. Bringing up a 3rd and 12 for the Maroon Knights.
37 seconds left on the rolling clock. They're going to have to make one more play because there's 26 on the play clock.
And Dunn may drop back to pass on the play here.
Cowworth had a nice catch last series. If he gets free this time.
Boy goes in motion.
I think our left tackle moved. Central coaches there.
That was Coach Ryan. It's down, set, hut.
Which,
speaking of Coach Ryan, him and Heather may have some people over tomorrow night.
There's a nice invite extended to a lot of people up here.
Yeah, he said, don't mention that on the radio. Him and Heather. So that's the end of the third quarter with the Knights keeping that 55-10 lead. We'll be back for the fourth quarter, and it's going to go even faster because it's going to be a running clock in the fourth quarter. So we'll be right back after this 60-second break.
Domino's new warm oven-baked dips and twist combos are making a lot of noise in the pizza world.
Holy cow.
That's good. There's cheesy marinara with dippable bread twists.
So cheesy. So tomatoey.
Sweet and cinnamony baked apple dip.
Now that is sweet.
And melty 5-cheese dip.
Hold up. 5 cheeses?
Try our new oven-baked dips and twist combos for any 3-topping pizza for $7.99 each when you carry out from Domino's. Carry out only. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, and charges may vary. Excludes XL and specialty pizzas. Crust availability varies by size.
Frio Stack & Associates auctioneers, realtors, certified appraisers specializing in antiques, business liquidations, multi-parcel land auctions. Frio Stack & Associates is a regional business offering the executor, attorney, agent, and other individuals the most comprehensive and technologically advanced auction and appraisal services available. For information on our service, call our office at 304-233-3168 or email frioauc@aol.com. Frio Stack & Associates sells the earth and everything on it.
Welcome back here to Maroon Knight football. Hand off to McCreath. McCreath over the 40, up to about the, 42-yard line.
So nice down block by number 32, Noah Lloyd, on the wing position right there. Effectively, the way the formation is for Central, that he essentially got pulling guard, but he's already in the position on the wing just to block down.
Nice punting unit on.
So, yeah, we got a running fourth quarter clock.
Is that McCreath punting?
No, it's Tuck.
So it'll be Eli Tucker onto the punt and gets off another nice boomer, and they're not going to go for it again.
Well, that great reaction to grab that. That punt rolled 18 more yards. Wow.
My guess is he doesn't field a lot of punts.
Nah,
yeah, you could just tell.
But it's puts them back 15, about the 15-yard line again. I think that's where they were inside the 10, 15 last time they played for their first series in the, their second series in the third quarter. Now it's their first series in the fourth quarter, third series in the second half. The official's giving a rolling clock there, but there we go.
Minkemeier's arm was hanging there, wasn't it?
Sending the run around third base there. He's waving. Hopefully they're taking a timeout here now. Maybe they get the right personnel in.
They do take a timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's thank some of our sponsors again here. Frio Stack and Associates, The Highlands, Liberty Distributors, Gompers Lorheim Associates, Dirty Paws, Domino's Pizza, Fahey Insurance, The Cross Law Office, Highland Sports Complex, TechnoCap, the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, Belmont, Carson, Petroleum, West Virginia Northern Community College, WVU Medicine, the Glessner Group, Hanover Fuel Stop, Undo's Family Restaurants and Catering, Chad Broadwater State Farm Insurance, Quaker Steak and Lube, West Liberty University, Wharton's Auto Service and Used Cars, and the IBEW Local 141. 3 to 5 tomorrow, the Quaker Steak and Lube Friday afternoon walkthrough.
Very good. And then we're talking for our local Ohio teams. We have anyone Friday night, or is everyone set? I'm trying to think. I know we have
Steubenville's Friday night.
Steubenville's Friday night. Okay. Yep. Shady Side. I know they're a Saturday night game.
We will cover the Shady Side game Saturday night, 7 o'clock.
Beautiful. I will not be there.
St. Clairsville Friday night.
Fumble.
I want to play in.
Might get outside.
The quarterback comes running out of there with the ball.
Hey, maybe in the Fumble-Rooski play.
It looked like the old Fumble-Rooski.
It did look like the old Fumble-Rooski. There's number 36, Dylan Conley for Oak Glen, the ball carrier.
That was a little weird there.
It did look like fumble. It really did look like the ball was intentionally put down and picked up by the wingback.
So for Central playoff situation, we're looking with the win here tonight. They'll either be 8th or 9th is what you and I keep figuring up in the playoffs. And the big difference is we believe they're going to play James Monroe in the first round, and that'll be next weekend, either Friday or Saturday. So it's
nice
stop by the Maroon Knight defense. Good job by them penetrating, getting through.
In terms of playoffs, we were mentioning earlier the website WV West Virginia Tailgate Central as a.
Central did get a fumble on that play, by the way. So it's their football. So we're saying it's either an 8 or 9 is what we say, unless there's a big upset along the way.
A couple. If you're a Central fan, you're online. Want to look at scores tomorrow night?
If there's 2 scores you want to look at, you want to see Man win a game, or do you want to see Gilmer win a game?
Yep.
Either one of those 2 win, and it doesn't matter which one. They both can win, or either one. Central will host next weekend, and that would be Jamesboro. Now, if both of those 2 teams lose, then Central would be on the road at James Monroe, which is a 4.5 to 5 hour bus trip south, and it's closer to Blacksburg, Virginia than anything, to Virginia Tech.
As a loyal West Virginia fan, we don't like Blacksburg at all. No, and to those point there on that, it's not only the man, it gets to the point for all those, like the signs of there's bonus points and wins and who you beat.
Yeah.
So Central beating Man earlier this year. Man wins with a nice bonus point in the win column. James Monroe, they have 3 games that are key games for them. Midland Trail playing Pocahontas County. They beat Midland Trail this year. Meadow Bridge playing Gilmore County. They beat Meadow Bridge this year. And there's a team, Covington, Virginia, who they just beat this week. All 3 of those teams are in action. They need all 3 of those. They need all 3 of those to win and Man to lose. If all that happens, then Central looks like to be a 9 seed. But any opposite of that, Pocahontas County beats Midland Trail, that helps Central. Gilmore County, you mentioned Amy Beveridge, that helps Central.
We think the most likely thing to happen would be Gilmer to beat Meadow Bridge by looking who they played and all that.
Yep.
And let me just say that it comes down to a 1/10 of a point. Between 7.2 and 7.1 to whether they host or make the bus trip.
And there is, we'll say, a hairy situation. There's a possible way with Mountain View's a higher-ranked team. They're playing Greenbrier West, who's a few notches below Central in terms of rankings. If Greenbrier West pulls an upset right there, that could
shake some things up.
But if you want to put this, if you're a betting man, I would anticipate Central finishing as an 8 seed come Saturday morning.
Yep, and what that does is also as an 8-9 seed, that gets you in the same bracket as the Cameron Dragons.
Yes.
Cameron's the number 1 seed. They can't jump. They can't fall from it because they don't play this weekend. They have their bye. So
and there's no one that can leapfrog.
No, there's no one that could get enough points to leapfrog them. So it would be like Central at Cameron in round 2 of the West Virginia playoffs.
If forecast ahead there, it'd be nice.
If we're looking forward down the road, there'd be an OVAC match in the state quarterfinal.
And you got other OVAC teams. You get Madonna has a big game against Trinity coming up.
Yeah, Madonna needs a win tomorrow to get their foot in the door.
Tyler Consolidate has a big. I'm sure you guys will cover all this party tomorrow too, as well on the radio show. But Tyler Consolidate at St. Mary's, that's a big chance for Tyler Consolidate to get in the playoffs as well. So good. Cover in at quarterback now after an injured player for Central.
Direct snap up the middle, and it's a fumble.
Yeah, I think it went off the running back's hands. It was a direct snap, and it just never got into the running back's hands.
Zeke Burkle kind of saving a touchdown there by taking the lineman down who took off the other direction.
Number 10, I'll get the right.
Yeah.
18. Okay. It was 18. It was Tyler Davis, senior, fullback, linebacker, making a nice play right there.
3:47 to go here. The clock does stop on a change of possession. And now they wind it. 3:45 to go.
Flags here. The down markers are set. And we got in the ball game number 24, Jaden Redmond in for Central at safety. Oakland fans still in it, which you like seeing.
Yeah, I like someone just said, get your head in the game. We can still win this one.
Big run.
Gone. Golden Bears touchdown.
Number 31? 32.
Big run by the Golden Bears to punch one in.
Number 32, Anthony Burt, sophomore, 5'11", 170. Busted over the left side there on the sweep. Looked like pretty much went untouched there on the touchdown play. Thanks for that. 55-16 game with 3:14 left in the fourth quarter.
On for the extra point, Trenton Richard. Snap is back. Holds down. The kick is good. 55-17, 3:14 left to play here at Oak Glen High School. We should come back for the conclusion. I don't think the Knights going to take many snaps.
No.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands is the perfect place to relax after a long day. Happy hour from 3 to 6 Monday through Friday. Get $2 off appetizers, $3 off domestic drafts, and house wine specials. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA. Quaker Steak and Lube at the Highlands with another steal of a deal. Get a steak burger and fries all day Monday for only $8.99. It's also Military Mondays. The Lube will take 25% off for all veterans, active duty military, and first responders. Quaker Steak and Lube, voted Best Wings USA.
No, Glenn punches one in here late with 3 minutes to go. High kickoff. Going to be fielded by the Knights. That's Andrew Johnson just on as a hands team guy.
Yeah, you got two other guys. You got Baker in there, and I saw one other.
It's tough to come in after you haven't played at all in the second half.
Yeah, he's
actually didn't play much of the second quarter.
No, he's still trying to make a play. I love seeing that instead of just taking a fair catch and knee. Keith Bell wanting the clock as well. So we got.
Would Keith take down about 6 slices of pizza it had there?
Very good pizza.
Kept sending his son in here and grabbing pizza.
Yeah, it's a little undercover operation he was running there. So we got Cover back in the game at quarterback for Central.
Coomer. Oh, fumble. I will tell you this. Central's offense, I know it's been all subs here in this third and fourth quarter, haven't looked smooth at all.
No, and what I'll say, I know they've had some JV, because a lot of these guys are the JV players. They've actually done pretty well in some of the JV games. Yeah, so you would still expect them to be a little crisp.
It's just sloppy. Yeah. It's a lot of fumbles by this second, third team.
And coach around the offense, they're not changing how they run their offense. They're still running the spin series, and just the timing seems off between the running backs, quarterbacks. Minute 45 here in the fourth quarter.
Another fumble. Oh, boy.
I said between two teams, it's been like 8 fumbles between the two teams here. So that might give Oakland the opportunity to get one more score in here before the game's over. Minute 35 in the fourth.
The one kid came off the field with his ball. He didn't have a shoe on either. He limped off there.
Ball's more important than the shoe.
Yeah.
A couple players Oakland had towels wrapped around their to come around. That's one of those.
Clock continues to run. Under 1:30 left in the game. Quarterback handoff. Spins into the huddle. And Parker Watkins said, no way. Not getting through me here.
Very nice tackle by Parker Watkins.
Sure was. Down to a minute left. 55-17 on your West Liberty University scoreboard. This was 7-3 at the end of the first quarter.
48 points scored
48 unanswered by Central. Central scored first. Oakland went down and kicked a 28-yard.
Moved the ball well.
Yeah, they did.
Moved the ball well, and really, actually, an underrated play. It was 14-3, and Oakland had a big drive, and the kid fumbled about 60 yards downfield on a wide receiver play. 30 seconds left. Nice tackle. I think that was, is that 60?
Oakland should have enough for one more play here.
67, Zeke Burkle making that tackle.
Yep. 15 seconds ago. Clock continues to run here. Quarterback gets the handoff. And he's going to get in. No, I think he's going to be short. I don't think he got in.
Nice tackle.
Yeah.
That was by Lucan Galbraith, number 84. And number 36, Quentin Berlinski on the play right there. They stop the carry from getting the end zone. That ends your ball game.
Sure will. And the Knights get the victory, 55-17 over the Golden Bears. Chad Broder, State Farm Insurance Player of the Game, Stormy.
Whew. There's a lot of contributors. I think maybe Ferreira. I think he had 2. I'm trying to think of Ferreira.
Paxton Marley.
Paxton Marley. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you actually. I like that. I
like it too.
I like that. Yeah.
I like giving it to Paxton.
Yeah. It was a quick game that happened, but there was a lot of stuff that in between. I like Paxton Marley.
Yeah. Let's go with Paxton Marley.
Great. Yeah. Defensive touchdown. Very good blocking. He set the tone early. So I'm good with that. Paxton Marley. I like it.
Yeah. So Maroon Knights get the victory, 55-17. Thanks to the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm for their support. And thanks to Brad Biff Leonard for coming in and producing tonight. Yes, being early in the morning, and didn't get his golf game in tonight either. So I think the cold weather may have something to do with that. Thanks to Ryan Storm, I'm Jerry Ames. Maroon Knights 55, Oakland 17. We'll be back tomorrow morning.
Playoffs.
Have a good evening, folks.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Chad